Tried to counter him. Oh well, I got too fancy there. Alright, now to go kill these motherfuckers. Yes, I want to kill everybody in this level. I want to do a full no death and kill every enemy in every level and still not die. I want to earn it.
Who's this?
Your new stepdad. Woo! Oi, gotta be careful. I remember the guy being particularly weak against thrown objects compared to his counterpart here. Ah, damn it! I must have hit up or something. Fuck. Again, no death. No death. Getting too cocky, getting too confident. Your overconfidence is your weakness, Palpatine. Your faith in your friends is yours. Oh yes, I'm afraid the shields will be quite operational when your friends arrive. Oh, what a great villain. That's something else that Avatar gets right. You know, the Fire Lord is just evil. And he's just evil. There's no like, oh, he had a hard life or anything. He's just straight evil.
Guys, we got a problem here.
You know? And I like that characterization of, you know, the leader of a country that's super imperialist. The leader of an imperialist country is just super evil. And there's plenty of people, like there are plenty of villains in that show that, you know, are like, oh, they're this way because of how they were raised. They're this way because of their circumstances, and if they had different circumstances, maybe they would be a better person. But at the same time, there are villains in that show that are just, no, they're just straight up evil. And there is no there's no redemption for these people. They're terrible human beings, and they get what they deserve. You know? And so it's nice to have that nuance present in a kid's show. I truly think that messaging is important. It's important. It's in the messaging of, yes, there are people who act the way they do because, you know, life has been hard. And so for those kinds of people, it's okay to extend them a certain level of grace and give them the opportunity to redeem themselves. But at the same time, there are also people who don't deserve that redemption. They just are terrible people because that's who they are, and there's nothing that you can do about it, and they don't deserve the time and effort required to redeem themselves. Like a spoiler alert, but when Aang, the main character, who's a monk, he's a pacifist by nature, doesn't want to kill the big bad. He doesn't want to kill the Fire Lord, and so he calls on the wisdom of his ancestors, and all of his ancestors are like, what the fuck are you talking about? Kill this motherfucker. And his ancestors are right. They are like, it's not depicted as if they are wrong. No, they are correct. It's just that the main character is against killing people from a moral standpoint, and so he figures out a way to you know, end the threat without killing them through, you know, magic. He figured out a way to solve the problem without compromising his values, which isn't often possible. I think that's important too. It's important to show that you don't always have to compromise your your values to get the job done. Sometimes it's possible to find an alternate solution. This show is so fucking good. So fucking good. There aren't a lot of shows like that anymore. Because it's not just like the big things, it's the small things as well. Like when it went over Katara's mom being killed by the Fire Nation, like it demonstrated, like, you know, because historically governments that outlawed things like martial arts, they didn't stop at just banning the martial arts or banning weapons. They would often kill the warriors as well, to like just to make it so that they could take over and completely control the either the kingdom or village or whatever have you, whatever they're trying to control. They don't just stop at outlawing, you know, the martial art or outlawing weapons. They do everything that they can to just completely destroy the culture that surrounds it and destroy any hope of rebellion. That's how they stay in power. And that's very, it's like, and you know, it like, that's a part that always gets to me, like, on every level. Both, you know, because it's sad because the mom died, that's always awful, but it's also just like, you know, the parallels, it's real. Everything in that show feels very real, very visceral, even as fantastical as it is.
All right.
Alrighty.
The two giants over there. What's behind her?
I like going through the conversation.
The burning event.
And I just bang. You get no mercy either. You work for the enemy. Boop. That's what you're supposed to do. Do the strong sweep on one of them so that he stays on the ground while you focus on the other guy. Bonk. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go, motherfucker. So good. So good. Such a good game. It feels so good.
That's closed for tonight.
Whatever you say, babe. Bang! Yes! Oh, yeah. Yes! Oh, love it. Love it.
Come on, Chen.
Bye. Bye. Oh, there we go. So good. Take them out. Take him out. Strong sweep, so I don't have to worry about that guy. And I can take this guy out. Oh, he came right back up. Take this guy out real quick. I didn't have focus. Oh, fuck! Damn it! He got me! I was so close! I was so close! I was going for another no-touch for that one. Damn it! Fuck! Ay, ay, ay. Such a good game.
You are not supposed to be part of tonight's group.
Whatever you say, buddy.
Let's end this quick.
Let's end this quickly, babe. We can do this. Oh, yeah. Oh! You can't handle my dance moves. You think you can. Oh, but you were sorely mistaken. Sorely? Yeah, you're sorely mistaken. Certainly. Oy. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on, hit me.
Okay. Boom. Bang. Bang. I don't think you were ready for me to hit you. Considering, you know, how fast I destroyed you. Oh, man. Elbows are so good. I also don't think enough self-defense, like, instruction emphasize elbows enough. Elbows are such an excellent weapon, particularly for, like, your average person who doesn't know how to fight. It's one of my bigger pet peeves, particularly with, like, women's self-defense, because with when you're teaching self-defense, it's like you don't, unless that person is, like, if you want to know how to defend yourself, unless you are actively practicing martial arts to the point where you're, like, sparring all the time, you're probably not gonna be that good at fighting, like, ever. And so with self-defense, it is important to be good at fighting, so it's important for you to spar, but not everybody has time to spar, right? So if you want to be teaching people to defend, how to defend themselves, and you want them to be able to defend themselves properly, if you're honest about it, you need to teach them moves that, like, people can do that do it intuitively. And a lot of self-defense instructors and self-defense martial arts don't do that. And so with the thing about the elbow is when you throw an elbow, it kind of forces you to do it correctly. It's almost impossible to mess up an elbow to the point where it's ineffective, where it's really easy to mess up a punch, a kick, a throw, all sorts of other things. It's really easy to do them wrong to the point where they're not very effective. Like, you've seen people, like, throw punches and kicks and things and it do nothing. It just does nothing. They do it without any kind of power, and you know, in a competitive fight, you don't always have to throw with power, but in a like self-defense situation, yes, you do. You don't have time to, like, fake people out and get the good angle and trick them into getting hit by something. You don't have that time. Every single thing that you do has to count to either do damage or to change your position to in order to either do damage or escape. And what I see a lot being taught are some basic but still pretty complicated forms of striking or grappling that require a certain level of finesse that unless you're practicing regularly, you won't be able to achieve. Whereas something like an elbow, just the way that you, in order to land an elbow properly, you're kind of forced to do it with power. Just mechanically speaking, it kind of forces you to it forces the technique to be correct in order to land it. So I really think that, like, if you're teaching or learning self-defense, you should be learning how to elbow people. That should be the main strike. It's also a great option because it's something that you can do at pretty close quarters compared to punching. Oh, fuck. Forgot about you, you fucking goddamn piece of shit sneaking up on me.
Becomes a king, and the loser a thief.
I don't even know what that means. I'm just here to fight.
You're a fast learner.
Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, I feel so cool. I feel so fucking cool that I did that. Oh, yeah. Oh. I've been playing a lot of Tekken lately as well in my free time. I fucking love Tekken 8 so goddamn much. And everybody fucking hates it. I'm on the Tekken subreddit and so many people hate it, and it's hilarious to me. It really is. I don't get, like... I guess it's just because I'm... how I've always played Tekken. I just like playing fighting games, and so I just enjoy Tekken. I like being good at it. I'm very competitively spirited when it comes to fighting games in particular, even compared to first-person shooters, which I was also pretty competitive with. I'm much more competitive with fighting games in terms of how I feel. In terms of my actual skill, I'm not very good at them. I could be a lot better, but I love Tekken 8, even though I get fucking tilted and angry when I lose. Which is, you know, a personal flaw that I need to work on. I still love playing Tekken 8. And there are a lot of people who like have been with the series for a long time who really don't like it, and I just don't get it. I think it's very good. But the thing is, I like them all. I've been playing Tekken since Tekken 5, I think, was my first. No, Tekken 4 was my first Tekken. And so it's just, you know, and I think Tekken 8's really good. There's some new people just don't like new mechanics. And like a lot of people don't like rage arts, but I'm like, I feel like was an aspect of the game that has been missing this entire time, which is super moves, you know? Every other fighting game has some form of like super move, and just Tekken, it's rage arts. And now in Tekken 8, heat moves as well. Heat is an additional layer of complication that is kind of annoying to have to deal with, because it doesn't change people's move sets, it changes the properties of the character's moves that they already have. So that is kind of annoying to have to like feel like you have to think about it, but you don't really need to think about it even at a high level, because the basics of Tekken, your movement and defense will be the biggest difference, not necessarily your exact knowledge of every character's move. It certainly helps. It helps to know every character's move, but it's not necessary, even at the highest levels. What's it called? There is an argument that a lot of people say that Tekken 8 has more random bullshittery than in other Tekken games, and I'm not skilled nor experienced enough to say that isn't true, but what it feels like is there's a bunch of new shit that people just aren't used to yet. Now, Sean, it might just be easier to go all parry on this guy.
You're almost as good as Yang.
Yep.
I thought he was unchallenged at that old bastard's school.
Whatever.
Who are you?
A ghost from the past. Here to put an end to this sideshow.
Yeah.
You picked the wrong person to haunt.
That is a great way to come. The great line as a comeback. Fuck. I'm gonna pick this up. I want the staff, because it's not fair that you get a staff. Did it get burned? Fuck! There it is. Woo! I don't remember that one. Woo! I'm sure. Gotta get that up. Oh yeah, there we go. Ah! Scared me. I almost got fooled by that. Almost, but not quite. Come on, baby. Woo! Ha! Bonk! Bing! Oh, yeah. Love it. Love that pokey poke. Why is your staff so powerful that it doesn't break, but all the other staffs you own are just such shit tier quality? Oh, fuck. Ha-ha!
Come on.
Oh, he blocked me. Yeah, that's a new one. Huh? Almost got me there, Sean. Almost. Not quite, though. Huh. Oh, fuck. Oh, yes. Yes. so good. So good. And you don't hear the subtle sound of me breaking through his skull and crushing his brain when you spare him. I really appreciate shit like that, you know? Alrighty. Alright, now I got to decide which costume I'm wearing for the next one. I like doing this. I am changing the costumes for each level. I like it when games change the character's outfit, and so I'm going to be doing that. I have to decide which one I want for the museum. I think this one. Let's go ahead and rep some Bruce Lee shit. I mean, look at that. That's Bruce Lee's outfit for Enter the Dragon. Iconic costume. It's so good. I really, really want one of these. I really, really, really do. But I'm afraid that's all I have in me for today, my friends, because I feel like if I tackle the museum right now, I'm gonna lose, like, so bad. So that's gonna have to wait for next time. With that being said, my friends, that's what it was, homies. Mick Flipperpants is over. And out of this hissy, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone.